In Afghanistan for a couple of minutes, 791 Americans have been killed since the war began there 8 years ago. And of those, nearly 300 were killed by improvised explosive devices. And Chris Cuomo, who's been in Afghanistan all week, found out what's being done to avoid the deadly threat facing soldiers on patrol.
Diane, as we saw just this morning, the IED is the mainstay of modern warfare. So for U.S. troops on the ground and coalition forces in general, the task is to find out where these bombs are before they go off.
They're the most deadly weapons insurgents have. Improvised explosive devices, or IEDs, booby traps used to inflict maximum damage quickly.
All right, you might just drive right over it or accidentally just step on it. Looks like trash.
We know firsthand how tough IEDs can be. 2 years ago, my team and I were traveling in Iraq when an IED hit our convoy. But at this school in Kabul, coalition forces in Afghanistan are learning how to protect themselves.
It's hard to determine exactly how they're putting the IEDs out and what they're using. So we have to constantly update what we do as far as the threat level goes with IED.
So an IED can be basically anything?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It can be basically anything.
Troops are taught to be aware of danger areas, like those with piles of rocks where IEDs can be hidden, and to look for tripwires.
They'll use motorcycles, bicycles, they'll use cars. Anything they can use to make an explosive, they'll make it.
Now, what they're learning here in the classroom is very useful, but the real value to this training is what they do here in the field, because with the proliferation of IEDs in Afghanistan and all the camouflage, literally every step could be your last.
So uphill slope would be a danger area. So the biggest thing we want you to understand is when we approach those danger areas, that is the time that we need you to start being aware.
We'd rather them make their mistakes here and learn from those mistakes before they actually get out there outside the wire.
We just came off patrol with the 293rd MP Company. Just last week, they were hit by two massive IEDs in the same area they went to today. Of course, they're not deterred, and they'll go back tomorrow. But looking out for IEDs is a big part of the job.